GED? Well, we have different definitions for it. We have general education development, general education diploma. Fun fact, actually, my mom took the GED. That's how she graduated high school. I'm hearing a lot of questions lately about the GED. Let's talk about it quickly. Okay, so GED. We'll call it general education diploma for now. Some individuals have trouble finishing high school. Life comes up, they're struggling, the social aspects are difficult, or they dropped out but they still want a high school diploma. You could take a test called the GED that assesses your skills, and if you pass, you get your diploma. Now, I know quite a few individuals that end up taking the GED and they get a high school diploma, but now the conversation about the GED is different since there is so much great content on starting businesses, starting small businesses, working for yourself, getting into Bitcoin and all of these things. A lot of my high schoolers, a lot of middle schoolers are asking, is there a way I could skip high school? Can I study for the GED and simply skip the 4 years of high school and go straight into starting my business? And I have to go on record and say I'm unsure if this is the best idea. Now, to answer your question directly, you passed the GED. Congrats. You're done in high school, you're done. But looking at it from kind of an educational perspective, we don't think this is the best idea. And when I say we, I should actually say, I don't think this is the best idea, because this is a personal opinion. But looking at the statistics, right? We see that those who take the GED do not go to college at the same rate as those who actually do the 4 years of high school. Furthermore, those who actually end up going to college end up earning about $1 million more than those who do not go to college. Now, don't get it twisted. We hear the stories, how Elon Musk dropped out of school, dropped out of getting his PhD, how they didn't finish high school, how they didn't finish college, and they started this business, and now they are billionaires. But is that really the rule? No. This is what we call the exception. Now, I'm not dissuading you from starting your own business. I have one, Xxpressions LLC. Check me out if you ever need tutoring or coaching, right? But the idea that everyone can simply not go to high school, not go to college, and become billionaires, it's because we are living in a biased society right now. And when I say a biased society, I mean we are only hearing about the people that dropped out of college, dropped out of the PhD program, dropped out of high school, took the GED, and they have a megaphone now. They were successful, so we hear their story, right? Huge fan of Gary Vee. He did not do well in school, he says, right? He has a huge platform, and that's fair, and a lot of the things he says are amazing. I am a huge supporter of that guy. But there are a lot of people that did not do well in school. A lot of people that dropped out of high school, a lot of people that did not go to college, and they're not billionaires. You just don't hear about them because they're not billionaires. You only hear from the billionaires that dropped out of school because they're billionaires and you're listening to them. But there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that really, really struggled, that dropped out of school, that opted for the GED, not dissing the GED by the way, but that really, really just avoided doing well in high school. You had the option to do well and you chose not to. And they are having a really hard time right now. It is not the best advice, in my opinion. Now, I'm 100% for what Gary Vaynerchuk and a lot of other people stand for, which is the idea of hard work beats all. Absolutely. And real talk, are the subjects you learn in school that important? Oh gosh, get ready for me to be canceled. No, they are not. But it's important to learn how to learn. It's important to become an active member of society, political discussion, to have the foundational knowledge. That's important, right? Now, life circumstances happen. You have to drop out. High school, you're experiencing intense bullying because you are trans or a minority student and you cannot handle that environment for 4 years. Sure, take the GED and I'll help you study for it. I will help you pass, right? But it is not a cheat code of getting out of 4 years of school to quickly go do your own thing. As one of my friends on TikTok says consciously, education is elevation. Here's education is elevation, 1,000%. There's no way around it. Even people that are extremely successful billionaires, Tony Robbins, for example, doesn't have a formal degree, didn't go to college. He always preaches education. So sure, right? You may not need to go the formal route. You don't need to go to college to get the master's degree or anything like that, but education is always important. GED, general education diploma, general education, what is it? Well, it's a way to kind of get the high school diploma without doing the full 4 years, or if you had to drop out to get the diploma anyway. Do I advise doing it instead? Do I advise doing it instead of going to high school? Instead of going through the educational process? No, I don't advise doing that. I advise you sticking in school. Yes, it's a long time. 18 years of school is a long time. Until it's not. It felt like a long time when I was 19. Felt like a long time when I was 20. Now that I'm 29 and I'm looking at my life going forward, and I know that our life expectancy these days are like 90 to 100, maybe 1,000 if the metaverse becomes a thing. Real talk, those 18 years were not that long. We're talking about a very, very small portion of our lives that we're spending in consistent school, and a lot of times that we have time executing on our life ambitions, right? So don't take school for granted. Make sure to focus in, do your best, but no shade. If you need to take the GED, do it, and I wish you the best of luck. For more information on this, make sure to go ahead and check out Xxpressions.blog. We do have an article on this. Go ahead and check out my other platforms. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe and follow button. Have a great rest of your day, and of course, I hope this helps. Happy studying, everyone.